And our special guest for today is the very famous, the very talented, our very own expert who gives you free advice which she may or may not be following herself. Please welcome our expert, Aayushi Yadav. Calm down, all your questions will be answered. Just wait. But in all seriousness, in today's video, we'll be trying to figure out how we can be productive while staying at home. So let's get started. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Aayushi. If you're new here, hi and welcome to the club. So in today's video, we'll be talking about how you can be productive while you're at home. I know it's been 3 months of us being home. I'll tell you my story. So the day that I shoot a video and the day prior to that, I'm productive. Okay, I shoot the video, I sit and edit it. But on the rest of the days, I'm just okay. You let me show you what I do on the rest of the days. So yeah, I think you people can relate to this situation. But if you're productive on the time, please share your secret with us also. We'd like to know how you do that. But for the rest of the people who struggle with being productive at home, I'll be sharing a few tips that may be helpful to you while you're at home. Plus, there's no necessity to be productive all the time. But on the days that you decide to be productive and you want to be productive, you can imply these tips that I'll be sharing with you, and then maybe that will give you a higher return on your investment. So yeah, let's get started. So point number 1, on the day when you want to be productive, I would say take a bath first. That gives you the motivation. Take a bath and wear nice clothes, okay? Don't go back into your pajamas. Just wear something comfortable, wear some nice clothes, not your party wear, just something nice that will give you the motivation, or that will just, tell your brain ki हाँ इतना अच्छे कपड़े पहन के मैं फिर से मोबाइल करने लगूंगी, ये क्या बात हुई, तो ना ऐसा वाला. So that you wear those clothes and you're like, okay fine, now I think I need to do something productive, be it bake a cake or read a book or something. मतलब ना, it gives you that one push ahead. Okay, if you're over here, it gives you that one push ki bhai, let's do something. So that's point number 1, to be productive. Coming to the next one, make a to-do list and make those check boxes in front of each and every to-do that you have, and prioritize them according to your priorities for the day. The feeling you get while ticking off each box, it gives you a feeling to follow the routine. So the next point is to separate your workspace from your fun space. So this basically means that when you're in your workspace, you do not bring your gadgets or any distractions to this place, and when you're at your fun space, you don't bring your work to that space. So this basically builds a mental border between these two places, and it will help you being more efficient. Yeah, back to that wall. Moving on, I would say that reducing your social media and news consumption will really help. So it's one thing to be informed, but if we consume a lot of news and social media, that it can get overwhelming and you may feel low. Okay, it happens with me because of everything that's happening around us now. So much consumption can make you feel low. Be informed but reduce your consumption, so that may help you being productive in your day. Okay, so the next point I have is that when you're doing something, do one thing at a time. Okay, don't mix up stuff. Basically, why aren't we productive? The main reason for us not being productive is that we get distracted. We get distracted by our phones or by somebody sitting outside and talking, or maybe we are not productive because we multitask. Okay, because I am editing also, I am studying also, I am attending online class also, all of it together. So that makes you less productive. Okay, so do one thing at a time. Set times for everything. And I read it somewhere that when you say to yourself that I have time for everything, you start making time for everything. Okay, so the reason I told you that make time slots for everything is because of the Parkinsons Law. Parkinsons Law states that work expands itself in the time provided for its completion, which basically means that if you give yourself an entire day to just solve one exam sheet, your brain will keep procrastinating, keep extending. Even if you started at a point, you'll be like, okay fine, I have the rest of the day, and then you will just stretch that work till the end of the day, and then at the end of the day you'll be like, I just did one thing throughout the day. Okay, so work will expand itself in the time provided to it. So make it a point that you allot times for each and every work. That is like, if you have to complete an exam paper, give yourself 3 hours. Okay, 3 to 6 I'm going to 4, 5, 6, 3 to 6 I'm going to solve this paper. Okay, and then you yourself will see that the rest of your day will be empty and you can do something else. Okay, so now you'll be like, Aayushi, I have already tried making a to-do list before. I have already made slots for my stuff before. I have already tried keeping my phone aside and doing, but it doesn't happen. So the answer for that is, try using the Pomodoro Technique. Okay, so this technique was made by this Italian guy named, I hope I'm pronouncing him correctly, it's Francisco Cirello. Okay, so this guy basically founded the Pomodoro Technique, which says that you need to work for 25 minutes and take a 5-minute break after that. This guy is asking you to divide your work into sets of 25. Okay, so you say, okay fine, I'll do chapter 1 in the first 25 minutes. So you do chapter 1, full concentration. Okay, you need to kick out all the distractions you get. Okay, put a timer for 25 minutes on your phone or on a alarm or whatever you have. Put a timer for 25 minutes, concentrate for the 25 minutes, and then after your alarm rings, take a 5-minute break. Again, start with another cycle of 25 minutes. So this technique tells you to do 4 cycles of 25 and then take a long break and then continue the cycle. So this is the basic concept. Now, in the end of your Pomodoro, like when there's 5 minutes left, you have to reflect back and see, was I able to finish this chapter? If not, okay, this much part is left. Let's transfer it to the second time, and then you will be able to reflect on how much you were actually able to do in those 25 minutes. So yeah, that's the basic concept. It's a very effective technique and it helps the person reduce the chances of getting burnout, and it gives you very high percentage of productivity. So it's basically depends on you to try it on. If it works for you, well and good. If it doesn't, there's nothing to lose, right? In my personal opinion, I have tried this a few times and I feel it is effective, because 25 minutes is not a small amount of time. It is equal to an entire episode of a sitcom, right? I think according to me it is effective, but you try it out and see if it's effective for you. So people have said it takes about 7 to 8 days for it to get inbuilt in your cycle. So yeah, try it for a week, see if it works for you. Now when you're done with this, when you try this, at the end of the day, you need to celebrate and reflect. So what this means is, celebrate whatever you have done and look at your achievements and say, okay fine, wow, today I was able to sit for 2 hours continuously, wow, that's a good thing for me. And then reflect. Reflect is basically, okay fine, today I was not able to concentrate for this much amount of time. I understand that and I will try again tomorrow. So that is what is reflecting. At the end of a productive day or a day when you try to be productive, you're supposed to celebrate as well as reflect. Celebrate even if your victories are small, and reflect on the things that you felt were not up to the mark and try again the next day. Because that's what life is. Every new day is a new opportunity. It's cliche, but it's true. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you for watching this till the end. If you watched it till the end, this is for you. I'll see you next time. Until then, take care, bye, and tell me if it works for you. Bye. Crossing the Potomac, I think about you every time.